What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Wager Zone podcast, and we are back for another day of soccer bets, guys. Yesterday we had another positive day, another 4-2 day. So right now we're 8-4 in the last 2 days. Over the week we are, let me see that. Right now we are 11-7 on the week, so we're having a positive week so far. So let's keep that momentum going. Let's keep cashing out on these bets. If you guys are here for the first time, click that thumbs up, like the video, subscribe to the page. We hit our lock of the day yesterday. I told you guys that was like my big lock of the day. I put a lot of money on that one for Morocco to end up beating Zambia. They went out there and had a 3-1 victory. So like I said, that was the lock of the whole entire day. So hopefully you guys put a lot of money on that one and cashed that one out with me. All right, guys, let's get into this video. First bet of the day is going to be a 2-leg parlay. And first leg is going to be in the Chinese Super League. It's going to be Shanghai Port. We're taking the over 1.5 goals on them. They're playing a team in Songshan Longmen that doesn't have the best team. And I think Shanghai Port, they have the best offense in the league, especially at home. They always score a lot of goals. I expect them to come out here, score about 2 or 3 and dominate it. So for that first leg, Shanghai Port over 1.5 goals. And then we're parlaying it with Bodo Glimt over 1.5 goals. Bodo Glimt is just going to come out there against I think it's Stromsgodset. I just think that Bodo Glimt is a way better squad. Stromsgodset is probably the worst team in the whole entire league. Bodo Glimt has the best offense and they're the best team in the league. And I expect them to come out here and dominate, scoring about 3 goals. So for this one, 2-leg parlay, Shanghai Port over 1.5 goals and Bodo Glimt to score at least 3 goals. I'm taking the over 1.5 goals on them as well. So let me repeat that one more time if you guys got confused. Shanghai Port over 1.5 goals and Bodo Glimt over 1.5 goals. Alright, guys, next bet's going to be the Chinese Super League. It's going to be Yunnen Yukun taking on Wuhan 3 Towns. And this one, guys, I'm taking both teams to score. Wuhan 3 Towns is the better squad on the standings, but Yunnen Yukun is a good squad as well, and they play really well at home. I think Wuhan 3 Towns is going to come out here and score about 1 or 2, but the same thing for Yunnen Yukun. It's going to score about 1 or 2. I honestly think it's going to be a 2-1 victory for either side or even a 2-2 draw. So for this bet, guys, both these teams are going to come out here playing with fire. I'm taking both teams to score for this game. Alright, guys, next bet's going to be the Denmark Superliga. It's going to be Nordjaelland taking on FC Copenhagen. I'm taking both teams to score in this one. Both these two teams are the top 2 teams in the league. Both of them have one of the best offenses in the whole entire league. And I think both these teams are going to come out here and score about 2 goals each. I honestly see a 2-2 draw, maybe even a 1-1 draw, but I think it's going to be more of 2-2. If you guys like those big plus money draw bets, I think that might be a good bet for this one, as taking that plus 235 on the draw. But I'm taking both teams to score. I think Copenhagen is the better team, but Nordjaelland at home is usually dominant. I think Copenhagen comes out here, scores about 2. I think Nordjaelland comes in here, scores about 2, and it's stalemate. So for this game, guys, give me both teams to score. Just a quick break, guys, before we continue this video, giving you guys my best bets and my breakdown. If you guys would like to leave me a tip, here's my Cash App tag. It's money sign Wager Zone. The link will be in the description. Buy me a coffee, help me keep this page going. And also, I want to add a lot more things, so all the tips are really appreciated, and I would be able to add a little bit more stuff to my videos. So if you guys are cashing out with me, you guys are liking all my videos, like I said, they're not required, but tips are appreciated. At my Cash App, here's a tag. And like I said, also, the link will be... Alright, guys, for the first bet of the day, the first bet of this whole entire league is starting for Ligue 1 in France. It's going to be Rennes taking on Marseille. And this one, guys, I'm taking both teams to score as well in this one. If you see the track record for both these teams when they play against each other, both teams usually come out here and score at least 1 goal. They usually come out to like a 2-2 or a 2-3 draw. Marseille is the better team, but Rennes plays really well at home. And I do believe it's going to come out to a really good game where both these teams come out here scoring at least 1 goal, probably a 2-1 victory or either a 2-2 draw. So for this one, guys, give me both teams to score. Alright, guys, now for the next bet, it's going to be in the Finland League. It's going to be JaPS taking on SALPS, Salpa. JaPS is just a way better team. Salpa is one of the worst teams in the league. JaPS has a really good offense, especially playing at home. And I expect JaPS to come out here and dominate. I think it's going to be a 3-1 victory for them, or at least maybe a 2-1 victory. So for this bet, I'm taking JaPS to win the game and over 1.5 goals. Not just the over 1.5 goals, because that's a minus 230. But if you take them to win the game and over 1.5 goals, that's a minus 150. And I think they come out here and they win this game pretty easily. Like I said, they're the better team. Salpa has the worst team and the worst defense in the league. So for this bet, like I said, JaPS to win the game and over 1.5 goals. All right, guys, now for the last bet of the day, it's going to be a two-leg parlay. First leg is going to be in the Turkish Super League. It's going to be Galatasaray taking on Karagümrük. And this one, I'm taking Galatasaray over 1.5 goals. Galatasaray is the best team in this whole entire league, in my opinion, with Victor Osimhen playing over there, one of the great strikers. I think they come out here and dominate it, scoring about 3 or 4 goals. Then the second leg of the parlay is going to be Liverpool over 1.5 goals. This is the first game in the Premier League. The English Premier League is back, guys. I'm very excited. One of my favorite leagues, one of everybody's favorite leagues. Now we're back to the main leagues. After this whole weekend, we're gonna have the first games in all the main leagues. Very excited for it. But like I said, Liverpool over 1.5 goals. I think they come in here and they beat Bournemouth pretty easily, especially when Liverpool playing at home. Liverpool has a lot of new signings, especially when they're at home. They always do very well, and I think Liverpool's gonna come out here score about 3 goals on Bournemouth. So for this bet, guys, like I said, 2-leg parlay: Galatasaray over 1.5 goals and Liverpool over 1.5 goals. And alright, guys, that is it for today's video. Like I said in the beginning, click that thumbs up, like the video, subscribe to the page, leave a comment. Let me guys know if you guys agree or disagree with any of my picks. Let me guys know if you guys are cashing out with me. I'll be back tomorrow for some more soccer bets, so let's cash out again for these bets.